Good.
BTS News Today.in an announcement that rocked the global entertainment world. A surprise collaboration between BTS's Jungkook and Coldplay's Chris Martin has finally been revealed to the public. The news not only ignited ARMY fans around the world, but also marked a monumental moment in international music history, bringing together two icons from different generations in a musical project that is claimed to be a fusion of soul and universe. This collaboration is the culmination of a long and respectful interaction between two musicians who have admired each other for a long time, but have never truly united in one work until now. It all started with some vague speculation that surfaced on social media, when fans noticed that Chris Martin and Jungkook often mentioned each other in interviews and posts. In fact, since Coldplay collaborated with BTS on the song My Universe, their relationship has become more intimate and meaningful. But no one expected that Jungkook, a talented young vocalist with a voice full of emotion and distinctive colors, would be involved in a personal music project with alternative rock legend Chris Martin. Now, their collaboration is not just a rumor, but a reality that has been confirmed through various official platforms and immediately shook the trend of Twitter and global media. The collaborative project is titled Hearts in Orbit, an original song described as a universal love song for souls who have lost their way but continue to hope. The song was co-written by Chris Martin and Jungkook in intensive 2-week sessions at a secret studio in London. Insiders say that their creative process is very fluid, colored by a very deep exchange of ideas about loss, the search for the meaning of life, and beauty in pain. According to an exclusive report leaked by one of the producers involved in the project, Jungkook brought a youthful energy and incredible emotional intensity to the recording sessions. She was called to tears when singing the chorus of the song because the lyrics are touching and remind her of the hard times she went through during her life transition as a global superstar, as well as an ordinary human being. Chris Martin, a longtime musical poet, praised Jungkook, saying, "He is the voice of the future, honest, fragile, strong, and shining in the dark." One of the most emotional moments in the collaboration process occurred when Chris Martin and Jungkook sat side by side at the Steinway and Sons grand piano. Both create incredible harmony with just one take of the sound. There is no need for much direction, because they understand each other, the feelings they want to pour out. The behind-the-scenes video of the session even shows the moment Chris grabs Jungkook by the hand after the final take and says, "You just changed my life." The line went viral and brought tears to many ARMY fans because they realized how deep their spiritual connection is in music. Hearts in Orbit will be released digitally on all major music platforms, and a limited physical version will feature hand-painted collaborative artwork by an Icelandic artist who previously worked on visuals for Coldplay. Meanwhile, the music video will be directed by Dave Meyers, the iconic director who has previously worked with BTS and Coldplay on different projects. In the video, Jungkook and Chris Martin are depicted as two time travelers who meet in different dimensions, carrying messages of love and forgiveness from the past to save the future. The most surprising thing is that this project is not just about songs per se. Chris Martin and Jungkook are preparing a collaborative mini-concert that will be held exclusively at a secret venue in Iceland. The concert will be attended by only 200 selected fans who will be selected through a global lottery system, and all proceeds will be donated to the education of children in conflict areas. This social action is considered a reflection of the values Jungkook and Chris Martin have always held. Music is not only entertainment, but also a means of healing and hope. The news of this collaboration was immediately greeted with great euphoria around the world. The hashtags #Jungkook's Chris Martin, #Hearts in Orbit, and hashtag Kooky Universe were trending in more than 30 countries within an hour of the announcement. Streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music even added a teaser of the song to their exclusive list, accompanied by an evocative lyric quote, "Even when the stars forget our names, I'll orbit your heart till the end of days." This quote made many fans suspect this song will be one of the most touching and iconic pieces in Jungkook's career. Several fellow musicians immediately gave their responses to this collaboration. Billie Eilish said in an Instagram story, "I always wanted to see Jungkook and Chris Martin in one song. This is insane and beautiful." Halsey, a close friend of BTS, posted a crying emoji and a blue heart, writing, "I know how much this means to both of them. This is legendary." The reaction from BTS members was no less excited. Taehyung, who is known to be very close with Jungkook, uploaded a short video showing himself staring at the night sky while playing an instrumental soundtrack from Hearts in Orbit. He wrote in the caption, "When the universe aligns, something magical is born. Proud of you, JK." Suga, who usually doesn't talk much on social media, wrote a short but deep comment. "This is why we make music." Jimin also showed his support by uploading a photo of Jungkook from behind, wearing a black jacket and sitting in front of a piano, with the caption, "You never stop amazing us." This moment is also an important marker for Jungkook's personal journey as an artist. After a difficult time balancing global pressures, military service, and an exploration of artistic identity, this collaboration was a turning point that cemented Jungkook's position as an artist who not only achieved commercial success, but also dared to convey his fragility and humanity in his work. In an exclusive interview that will air alongside the song's release, Jungkook said, "Working with Chris is not just about making music, it's about sharing the meaning of life. I learned that a song can be a hug for an exhausted soul." On the other hand, Chris Martin seems to see this collaboration as one of the most spiritual moments in his musical journey. He revealed that the energy Jungkook carries is very pure and reminds him of himself when he first formed Coldplay. He had a light in him that brought words to life, Chris said in an interview with Rolling Stone magazine. "I believe that the music we create together will be a safe haven for many people. In a world increasingly clouded by conflict and mental exhaustion, a song like Hearts in Orbit is expected to be an oasis for its listeners." The song is believed to be able to reach across generations, as it combines elements of modern pop, classic rock nuances, and the ethereal touch that characterizes Coldplay. And of course, Jungkook's soft, emotional voice will be the highlight, as the sun appears in the middle of a silent galaxy. With all the enthusiasm, love, and expectations that come with it, the collaboration between Jungkook and Chris Martin is not just about two musicians from two parts of the world. It is a symbol that music can unite language, time, and soul. It is a reminder that behind the popularity and glitter of the stage, there is still room for honesty, empathy, and the search for shared meaning. Now the world is waiting for seconds until this song is officially released. Fans began counting down the days, putting together theories, flooding the platform with fan art and fanfiction, as well as preparing themselves to accept whatever these two great souls would have to offer. And as they write in the song's lyrics, "Even though the stars forget our names, as long as our hearts are still orbiting each other, love will never lose its way." With this collaboration, Jungkook not only added one new work to his discography, but also expanded his artistic horizons towards a larger universe. And for Chris Martin, this is not just a collaborative project, but a spiritual journey with someone he calls a reminder that hope is still alive. In a fast-changing world, perhaps this song is the compass we all need. Hearts in Orbit is not just a song. These are experiences, memories, and messages that will continue to resonate from the heart of one human being to the heart of another. From Jungkook and Chris Martin to the world.